We're going to do a guitar tutorial for the song Alpha and Omega, key of C, starting with an A minor. So, A minor, G, C. You can do a G over B. I might just quickly show you the G over B. It's good practice to try these chords that aren't usually played or usually seen. You will see G over B a lot when you're playing in C, so it's a good opportunity to learn it now. So to get that G over B on the guitar, play a G with the pointy finger, with the ring finger and the pinky down on those bottom strings where I've shown you to play them. Down the bottom there, G. So to get the G over B, all you do is move the middle finger to the 2nd fret, 4th string down. So it just tucks underneath that pointy finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string down. And you don't play the top string, you only strum the bottom 5 strings. And you've got a G over B. So A, G over B, you are alpha, A, G over B, C should sound like this. A minor, G over B, C. But if that G over B is all too hard, then just play the G. It's good to push yourself and learn new chords though. So if you can, try and learn that one. But so I'll play the G over B. You can play the G until you get the hang of the G over B. So you are alpha, G over B or G for the next bit, whatever you prefer, and C, D minor, Omega, C. And now we play a C7. Notice I'm playing the C. Just come back to that G shape that we looked at a second ago. So play the G, hold the G. You've got the pinky and the ring finger on those bottom 2 strings there. To play the C, I'm just moving these top 2 strings down 1. So whenever I play C, during this song I normally play that C. But to get a C7, you can see a C7 there. You've actually got to, just for this one chord, you've got to come back to the usual C, your conventional C, I suppose we'll call it. And to get the 7, you put the pinky down on the 3rd fret, 4th string down. So you put the pinky just underneath that ring finger on the 3rd fret, 4th string down. And you get that. There's the C, there's the C7. There's your 7, that's the 7 sound there. So I'll just wait for you to get that, get used to that 7. So what you got to do is get used to changing from that C to a C7. C to C7. So we'll do that whole top line again. You are alpha and omega. A minor, U, G over B or G, whatever you prefer for now. C, alpha, G over B, and C, D minor, omega, C, and C7. F. Now remember we're playing in the key of C. So that lazy F that I've shown you in the past works here. So after the C7, you're still holding that C7, we've got an F. What you can do is let the 7 go, let that pinky go. Move the ring finger and the middle finger down 1 string. Ring finger, middle finger, down 1 string to give us that lazy F. And remember that lazy F, if you're playing in the key of F, like a song like Can You Believe What the Lord Has Done in Me? You can't play the lazy F if you're playing in the key of F. Doesn't work. Can you believe? It doesn't work because it's not part of the scale. That note is not part of the F scale, but it is part of the C scale, which is why it works when we're playing in C. C, F. Works perfectly. But if you're playing the key of F with "Can you believe what the Lord has done in me?" You've got to put your, with that pointy finger, you've got to cover that bottom string as well. Not leaving it open. It's got to be down. That's a must. Playing in the key of F, cannot play the lazy F. This is only when we're playing in the key of C. So let's come back to that C7. I'll wait. C7. Going into the second line. We worship you. Into an F. We worship. D minor. Now this is probably the only really hard chord that you're going to have to play right here, which is at F minor. So hopefully you know how to play bar chords. To get an F minor, you just bar chord the F and you let the middle finger go, which gives you an F minor. So you're going to have to get used to doing that F, D minor, U, now then back to a C. Lord. So let's do that again from, go back to the C7, good practice to come back to that C7. I'll wait, C7. We worship you, going to F. We worship, D minor, F minor, back to C. So you want to practice that. Probably sit there for a few minutes and go through that D minor, F minor, C, D minor, F minor, C, D minor, F minor, C. Obviously you're not going to, it's going to take a little while before you can get that kind of speed, but just practice those three chord changes, because they're probably the hardest chord changes in the whole song. So we worship you, our Lord, starting with the F. Now we'll start with the C7 again. C7, waiting for you. C7. Where we go. We worship you, our Lord. So you hold the C for the U, then R is A minor, worthy is G, A minor, V, G over B. You can just play the G there. To be praised. So if you just play the G, you hold the G for both of that. For G over B and G, you just hold the G. To be praised. But if you're doing the G over B and then the G, it'll be to be praised. So we'll do that from the top. You are Alpha and Omega. Starting with the A minor, okay? Here we go. You are, whoops. You are Alpha and Omega. We worship you, our Lord. You are worthy to be praised. So there's a lot of quick chord changes there, so it's just a matter of getting used to them. So we give you all the glory, starting with a C. So it's a C, we give, D minor, E. It says E there, but I normally play at E7. It gives it a little bit more of a ring about it to get that E. Yeah, it is an E7. To get the E7, you drop the ring finger. So it goes from an E to an E7. So it sounds like this: C, D, E7. You ready? It's up to you whether you play the E or the E7. It's just a tip of mine to play that E7. I think it sounds a bit better. So let's go from the top of the chorus, we give you all the glory. C, D minor, F, E7, A minor, G, F, C. So I'm playing the lazy F there. All, the glory. All is A minor, the G. Glory is the lazy F. So because we're playing the lazy F, the next key is C. So go back to that conventional C just by moving the middle finger and the ring finger up one string. Then you can come straight down on the 7. So it's just a F, C, C7, F, lazy F, C, C7. It's hardly any movement there, nice and easy for you there. So we give you all the glory again from the top of the chorus. C, we, D minor, give, E7, U, A minor, all, G, the, lazy F, or move these two fingers here up one just to play the conventional C, glory, put the pinky down to get the 7, we, lazy F, D minor, and that F minor again. It's that same D minor, F minor, C. You've practiced that in the verse, so you should be pretty good at that by now. U, C, U, A minor, G, A minor, B, 2. You can just play 2 G's here. 2, B, C. So let's do We Give You All the Glory again. I won't call the chords, I'm just going to sing and hopefully you can keep up. So you ready? Here we go. We give E7, lazy F, conventional C, then a C7. We, lazy F, worship you. So that's playing it pretty quietly. Then when the band starts to build up, you need to come into something like this. Downstrokes. So it's this 1, 2, 3 downstroke action again. So it starts with a dun 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 downstroke. Instead of doing a down, 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 you can probably just do a down, 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 C7, down, down, So that's a pretty good look at the song Alpha and Omega, all the key changes, and then how we build it up in the chorus. But this is more of a piano song, but the guitar really needs to be right on key with right alongside of the piano with this song as well. So see how you go with that.